Hey guys, it's Mallard with another stamp video, and as you can see, we have got a grab bag. This time it is from India. Let's see what's inside. So we are back on the grab bag train. What's really funny is the more grab bag videos I've been doing, the more grab bags I've been receiving. So my attempt to cut down in the pile of grab bags I have to my left has actually made it increase, which is okay. It just means I'm going to take longer to get to your grab bag if you send it to me. This one's from Ashwin. He actually comments on my videos every now and then. I really appreciate his comments. I'm super excited to see what is in here. As you can see, I did previously just open this. Just so you guys wouldn't have to see me struggle, because obviously I struggled with this one. I didn't want to have to waste any time doing that on camera. So we'll pull it out. Let's see if that's everything here. We're going to open it. That's everything. The first thing I want to talk about is actually this cover. I don't know if you guys can see it, or not this cover, but this envelope. It's actually got stamps on it, which I think is really, really interesting. So I thought that was really, really cool. So thank you so much. I think I always save your letters in your envelopes over here to the left. I'm definitely going to be saving this one because I think it is special. All right, now it looks like we have a few things here. I'm going to kind of look through them, make sure there's no personal information, and then I'll get back to you guys. Here's a letter that Ashwin sent me. He said, "Love your videos. I think the grab bags are a great idea. I sent you 30 stamps from India. I also sent you a cover from an exhibition in my city from 2003. He also sent me a cover from 1935 to 1940. He would like in return dead countries or stamps with rhinos on them." All right, Ashwin, I will do my best to fulfill that request. Hopefully I can find some rhino stamps. I know I've got a few dead countries laying around. We'll see what I can pull out of my bins. But if I don't find any rhinos or dead countries, I will definitely supplement it with other stamps. But appreciate the letter. All right, let's get into it. So this looks like the envelope with the stamps in it. So we'll get to these covers. So this is the cover, I'm assuming from his, yeah, it looks like, so Bangalore. I know I'm probably mispronouncing that, but this is actually a commemorative cover for stamp collecting in his city, the exhibition that was there. So I'll definitely be putting this in my cover collection. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it looks like this is the cover from the 30s/40s, handwritten. It's been canceled for sure. Looks like it's kind of in half, but that's okay. I don't have Indian covers, so I'm super thankful to receive this. And let's go ahead and open this. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, we got some stamps, obviously. Let's see here. Looks like we got some of those. All right, so you guys know the deal. I'm going to go through these, and I'm going to pull the stamps that I think are really interesting, and I'll get back to you guys just so we're not wasting too much time. So I just went through both little packets, and I found a few stamps that I think are interesting. This first stamp is from Bangladesh. I don't think I have a lot of stamps from Bangladesh. Super excited to put this into a stock book. Second stamp I found in this selection to the left was a stamp from Nepal. In one of my most recent videos, you saw my Nepal stamp collection. I showed you guys my stock book. It is up and coming, so I'll definitely be throwing this in there to add to it. And this pile over here is actually all stamps from India, like he said. And he sent me a mint. I think it's 100, whatever the currency is there. So that's awesome. I'll definitely add that to my collection. And a little side note, I have actually bought a stock book, and I'm going to fill that stock book up with all my stamps from India. The problem with India, there's a lot of states, and there's a lot of states that kind of printed their own stamps, so it's like kind of complicated. So I actually have a whole list of the states and the different regions where the stamps come from, and I'm going to spend probably, I don't know, the next 50,000 years organizing those stamps from India, but I think it's worth doing. I do have some old ones, so I'm going to do that. So definitely be on the lookout for that video in the future. Now, as you guys know, I showed you what Ashwin sent me. Now it's my job to go find stamps for Ashwin. I will show you guys what I will be sending him back in a few moments. So definitely stick around, and you guys can see what I'll be sending him back. All right, guys, we are back. It took me a little bit longer than I wanted to. I was looking for rhino stamps, and you'll see if I was successful or not in finding some. But I'm going to start kind of keeping what I'm sent in this top corner just to remind you some of the stamps I pulled out, as well as the covers up here. And then, of course, these are stamps I'm going to send him back. If you would like to exchange grab bags with me, the address you can send them to will be down in the description below. What you do is send me a grab bag. In the note, just like Ashwin did, he said, hey, here's some stamps. In return, I want these stamps. And you'll see I do the best to fulfill that request. Sometimes I do a better job than others, but I always try and make it fun for everyone involved. I want to help Ashwin with his collection because he's helped me with mine. That's the goal here. Enough talk, let's get into it. So I wanted to give him a cover, and this one is actually from Roma, as you can see. It's from Wittnowski, and you guys know who Wittnowski is. I've done a few, I have a few covers from him. I'm not sure what this is about, but I think it's pretty unique, and I think Ashwin, you'll like this. It is not from your neck of the woods at all, for sure. Got some Italian stamps up there. So that's yours right there. Now I have two little piles right here. I'm going to just get into this pile right here. So this pile is actually all cats, or like tigers, I should say. And I'll show you what I mean. See that? All of these stamps are tigers or some kind of feline, and I actually found a complete glassine envelope full of these. All right, and I'm not going to show you guys all of them because I'm not going to waste your time. But they're all pretty cool. There's some like really old ones. Like here you go. You got one from Chad. You got one from Cameroon. And so I thought this would be something fun for Ashwin to have. He's from India, and I'm pretty sure Bengal tigers still hang out in India. So I wanted to send him a few of these just because I thought it might be cool. Kind of a ode to the Bengal, if you will. I guess I'll show you all of them. We're almost done. And there are a few dead countries in here as well. So I'll let you know, Ashwin, I didn't do a ton of dead countries. I don't have a ton. So I just wanted to focus more on just a variety of stamps that you may not have. So we're getting these. Now, these are just random. Random stamps that I'm hoping he doesn't have. That was pretty crazy. Some random ones, but also I did throw in here some older ones that because in his collection he did send me some old stamps. Stamps that are super old. This is Mali Olympics 1964. Got a soccer ball. You guys know I'm a soccer coach. Cayman Islands. Just kind of random fun stamps here that I wanted to send his way. Like I said, I don't think any of these are super valuable, but still thought he might appreciate them more than me because I don't need these. And guys, if you do see a stamp worth some money, let us know down in the comment section below so that Ashwin knows and doesn't just give it away. I did come across a nice little Ceylon stamp glassine envelope, and that's where you're seeing a lot of those. Throw in a Roosevelt, old German stamp. And a stamp from Hungary. And last but not least, of that pile, we have a plate block of United States from our flag from 1959. Really good shape. Always like to do something like that. Now I'll show you, I have 3 stamps left. Alright, 3 stamps. I'll show you guys. These are 2. If you can see that. And the reason why they're the same stamp, but I don't know if you can tell, but they're actually a little different. This one on the top is darker than this one on the bottom. And you can really tell with the ink with South Africa and South Africa. See how much darker that is? See how much lighter that is? I don't know if that's just because it's been like taken off an envelope in water and it faded a little bit or not. But it was a variation that I kind of caught. I mean, you can kind of see it in the rhino itself. I think there's a little bit of a color difference there. I could be wrong, but you wanted rhinos. I got you 2 rhinos, but I do have one more stamp for you. Because you said you wanted rhinos, I went and I found this guy. Yep, look at that rhino. No idea what this is worth. This took me, felt like 10 years to find, but I definitely wanted to get you another Rhino stamp, so that is exactly what I did. So, Ashwin, I hope you like the selection back I'm sending you. I'm sorry I didn't do too many dead states or dead countries, but I did the best I could. Thank you so much for the stamps you sent me. Super excited to kind of go back through them, make sure I get them organized correctly. But yeah, if you guys want to do this, the address you can send to the grab bag to will be in the description down below. And as always, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching.